I've been saying for the last couple of years is that they'll give you everything they have. What we had today in terms of football quality at times was poor, but I suppose in the end, I'm sure there's a lot of teams that were willing us to lose that, but the lads, in fairness to them, they dug it out and they had to, because it was one of those games where no matter what you were saying on the sideline, it was kind of frantic. We got a good couple of turnovers there in the second period of extra time, got a nice breakaway score, and look, I suppose that's the foundation of our group is the hard work and the honesty, and they gave us that. While there weren't a lot of quality plays, there was a lot of honesty.
What was that dressing room like at full time after that sucker punch?
Well, as I said, I think we felt that they were definitely the happier team going in, and they were kind of half celebrating, but there was no shouting and roaring, there was no heads down, there was a very clear focus that we had 20 minutes of football, and before the game we were level with them going into the start of the game, so we were just level going into 20 more minutes.
As you said, into the last 4 now, you can park, refocus, but with plenty to work on.
Yeah, there's loads to work on. I suppose the first work on is to get all the bodies right for next weekend for our hurling's quarter final, Sunday week I think it is, and the junior players will be away doing that, and then we just have to assess and focus then for whoever we get in the semi-final.
I suppose there were a few, as I said, there were a few extras moments, but a few of your big ones stood up, like Kieran Ruskell in particular, made a few tremendous ones upfield that led to scores.
Yeah, I mean, you always want your leaders, and the leaders don't necessarily have to be the guys who are playing the longest. They just have to be the guys who are willing to, when the chips are down, put their shoulder to the wheel. And as I said, the honesty and the hard work of our lads, you couldn't be prouder of them from that perspective. While we're still saying we didn't play well, the work rate, the leaders that showed there in the end were fantastic.
At the end of the day, could that be the turning point as you go for another championship?
Well, look at I suppose during the week everyone was talking us up, and I suppose everyone bar our dressing room were hoping we were going to lose there for finish, and we didn't, so we're still in the championship. So I don't know if it's a turning point, but we're certainly still there.
Is it a hard game, Paul, when you're coming out, you're massive favourites? That's where your management style has to come into, like, to get these boys up when you go in to win extra time. Is when in a game that everybody's, you said it there, they talk you up during the week, and you're hearing this on the street, like, so it's a hard game to come into sometimes when you have that kind of a thing on your mind.
We don't take for granted winning games or winning titles because we spent long enough losing them. So every game we go into, we treat with the utmost respect. We are near neighbours, they've good footballers. We weren't taking it for granted. Training was very focused. Yeah. It was just a bit flat today at times. We opened them up in the first half. I think we had 4 goal chances, hit the post.
Yeah.
Probably we should have had a goal or two, and that might have put a different complexion on it. But credit to Doora-Barefield, they came out in the second half and they earned a draw. We weren't celebrating the draw. We were very focused on coming out and winning that game next time.
You were, and that's what you did. You're in the last 4 now, and you're where you want to be at the end of the day. And that's it.
Look, at the start of every year, you aim to get out of your group, and then you aim to go as far as you can in the knockout stages. And we've won a quarter final today, albeit the hard way, and we're in the hat for the semi-final.
That's it. Win is a win. Thanks, Paul.
So,
Best of luck. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks a million, Paul.